30-day streaks of heat to that. That's insane.
Yep, in Arizona during the summer, it's common you have a lot of heat during the day, and then in the afternoon, you get something called a monsoon storm. You get really intense storms like that with lots of hail, and I love that type of weather.
We miss it for sure. Now, we're getting rain here, no hail, thank goodness.
That's true. That's true. I mean, Arizona, though, they're not out of the woods yet. They still have a couple of days of showers ahead. If we look over at Texas, we also have a risk of thunderstorms. Everywhere that you see in this light green area across all of Texas, we have a risk of thunderstorms. And the light green is where we're seeing mostly thunderstorms. Out to our west is where we might see stronger storms today. But here in East Texas, we're going to see thunderstorms mostly scattered across our area. So let's take a look at our CBS 19 live radar. We have those mostly concentrated north of I-20, seeing strong storms out toward Gilmer and Mount Pleasant. But I want to talk about this one down here to East Texas first. It was out toward Lufkin, very strong, lots of lightning associated with that cell, but it's starting to move out to the east and kind of die out now. It doesn't look like there's any more thunder or lightning, but still definitely be aware of that if you live anywhere down in East Texas. But let's move back up to the north of I-20. We have lots of cells across our area. Out toward Mount Pleasant, Linden, those are starting to weaken now. We had a pretty strong one that was moving rather quickly out to the east, but this is going to drop a lot of rain in a very short amount of time. Across today, we'll see anywhere between a quarter to a half an inch in East Texas, but those are starting to weaken now. But look how quickly those cells are moving. So you're going to see a lot of intense rain and then a pocket of dryness. So it's going to be on and off rain for pretty much all of today. All right, but we have another storm out here toward Canton in Athens. It popped up out to our west, and it's starting to move into East Texas now, and that's just going to continue to move into our area. So here's a look at Futurecast. You can see those storms are starting to move their way in, and those are really going to stick with us. Mostly isolated pop-ups for today. They'll start to build as they get to eastern parts of East Texas, out toward Jefferson and Marshall, and then mostly by the afternoon, we'll see a couple isolated pop-ups out toward deeper East Texas. But we'll be staying mostly dry today and into tonight. But once we get to tomorrow, Thursday, that's going to be our best bet of seeing those more intense showers. We'll have a large cell that pops up out toward the DFW metro area, and it's going to start to move its way in. We'll see a line of storms moving through East Texas all the way through Thursday, hanging around for pretty much all of the day. We'll see quite a bit of rain dropped through that as well. A couple of isolated storms hanging on through the evening hours, but by the time we get to the afternoon, we should be mostly clear, maybe a couple of isolated pop-ups on that. However, we are getting quite a bit of rain. So today, most of our rain is centered out towards center. And then tomorrow, when we have that line of storms coming through, parts of deeper East Texas are getting the rain. And then after that, just a little bit of isolated pockets of rain Friday and then through the weekend. That's why our rain chances are very high today and tomorrow, and then slowly ramping their way down as we get through the weekend. It looks like it should be dry on Monday and Tuesday early next week. But the showers that we have today are going to keep us from getting too warm. We're only topping out at 83 degrees in Tyler, which puts us very below average. Usually we're seeing 90 degrees this time of year. But that's a trend that we're going to see continuing over the next 7 days. So today we're topping out at 83 degrees, about a 50% chance of rain, those scattered showers, and then 80 tomorrow or 82, and then slowly warming up as we get through the rest of the week. But as we have those temperatures that start to climb, our rain chances are going down. So our best bet of seeing showers is today and then tomorrow. And then those are going to start to take a downturn as our temperatures warm up. And then we'll start to see the 90s early next week.